Two leading figures from the 2022 anti-COVID vaccine mandate protests that gridlocked Ottawa will spend the next year under house arrest. Crown prosecutors were looking for 8 and 7-year sentences for Chris Barber and Tamara Lich respectively, while defense attorneys sought absolute discharges where the convictions would be nullified. Justice Heather Perkins McVeigh said both options would be inappropriate, explaining the Crown sentence would be excessive and risk punishing political protest, while a discharge would not deter others and could undermine confidence in the justice system. The judge also found neither advocated violence, neither possessed weapons, and neither planned attacks on infrastructure, adding that both met with city officials to try and reduce the footprint of the protests, though those efforts were not successful. Barber and Lich were convicted in July of mischief, and Barber was convicted of an additional charge of counseling others to commit mischief during the 2022 protests. Barber's additional charge comes from social media posts during the protests encouraging people to disobey a court injunction ordering a stop to the honking of truck horns. Barber will serve an 18-month conditional sentence, 12 of which must be served at his home or property in Saskatchewan. He'll also need to finish 100 hours of community service.
The message from the judge was really clear that my client and Ms. Lich had the best intention when they came to Ottawa. It was a lawful protest. She found that it turned into unlawful because of the blockage of the streets, and that's what the message is, like protest, but don't block the street. Don't interfere with other people's enjoyment of their properties.
Lich faces the same conditions, less 74 days for time served. Defense attorney Lawrence Greenspan says he and his client are considering an appeal, arguing that charter rights to free expression supersede property rights.
Nowhere in the Constitution are the property rights or the enjoyment of property to be found. Freedom of expression and peaceful assembly are fundamental freedoms that are supposed to be protected by the Charter.
However, Chris Barber will face Justice Perkins McVeigh again in November. Crown prosecutors are seeking to have Barber's truck seized as an offense-related property. In Ottawa, Xiaoli Li, City News.